It's January 4th. May the 4th be with you. Well, that doesn't work as well as it does in May. I went to bed, I don't know, like 10:20 or something, but I had a podcast on the Dave Rubin show, and that was about 44 minutes long or something, and I heard it end, so I'm like, ugh, that's not good. And then kind of woke up probably around 7:30. I don't know what my parents do upstairs. Like, always that early, it's like bang, 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 like they're installing furniture or like building things or construction. It's like very strange. Finally looked at my phone. It was like 7:52. I'm like, should I just get up? I'm like, no, I'll lie in bed for a bit, but I'll focus on positive things. I started spinning. Didn't even remember my dreams. And I was just like, regrets. And then I'm like, no. Focus on like a logo for your new website or something. And then finally I got up and it was like 9. And then I checked to see what was going on with the stock that I own. And it was up like, oh boy, a lot. I think I bought it around like $2.05 or something last week. And it closed at like $1.83 last week. And like it was down a lot. But then this morning it shot up to like $4.25 because they've been approved to do their vaccine in India. And I should have called in to the brokerage to sell pre-market, but I didn't. And then it started crashing, and I sold it quickly at like 305, and then it started going up again. I'm like, so I bought it back at like 344, but then it started going down again. Now it's down to 301. So not good moves on my part, but hopefully it'll shoot back up later today. And then I did a call. There's this dating app called Filter App, and I keep saying, you've got to call with these people. So I talked to this nice woman who lives in London, and she has a podcast about motivation and everything, and it was inspiring to talk to her. She was saying that she she wants to, I mean, she can do her work from anywhere too, and she traveled to Thailand for a friend's birthday, I guess a couple of years ago or something, liked that, and she was in Canada once, and she says a lot of people do, she did one cruise, she wants to do more cruises, and older people, they'll basically go from cruise to cruise, because it's actually cheaper than living in an old person's home, and they love it, and everything's done for them. I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So, but yeah, I was telling her, you can still do anything, or she was saying, I was saying you can pack a day. I mean, I could make today full of new adventures, and this year full of new adventures, and the next 10 minutes full of new. So it was kind of inspiring. So I said I'd call her after my run, but I haven't done my run yet. I'm still in my bathrobe, and you can see, I'll show you, there's snow, but I've got to do my daily jog, right? Like if I don't, I don't know. It's not good. I made this upstairs, and I had to come down. I'm doing a phone call. And I'm also waiting for this stock to drop. I sold it at 312, thinking it would drop some more. It's floating around 314. Come on, man. And then I should have scrambled this. My mom said I can scramble it, but I was making sunny side. I'm like, all right, I'll throw in the spinach and some cheese. So just a big pile of mess, but looks pretty good. Oh, we're getting close. See, the bid is 312, but the ask is 313. That means if I want to buy them, I got to start at 313. But, I could lose the penny if I want. Let's see. Keep refreshing. It's just going up again. See, I should have bought it 312. Oh, look at this. Cute dog. Hello. Remember the old days when you'd say hello to a girl and she'd say hi? Nah, I guess that never actually happened. I remember, well, no. My friend Jason was in high school. We were in a bar in Hull. And that's the Quebec side where you could get into bars when you were 18. He's like, you can't just stand there and get girls, like, will just walk up to you. You aren't Tom Cruise. You gotta go make an effort. You gotta talk to them. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, just started a jog. So if you're looking for me, I'm just running along the canal right now. So I don't know what my point is, but I'm listening to podcasts. Listening to Kathy Heller, her New Year's podcast about starting the day off right. So everybody listen to it, and then maybe we can record a podcast talking about it. Okay? Go listen now. Let's do this. That's my guy. Where is he? I don't even see him. I might go stand up somewhere. Anyways, I just got a big shawarma and a juice, and it's the best shawarma in the city. So if anybody ever visits me, we're gonna come here. Okay, so I just decided to jog down this little park thing. Usually I just run down the street there, and then I take this ugly street with just some stores, well, not even stores, just parking lots. and I decided to take this little thing. It scared me before to take this because I thought it would be too beautiful, and it is. I can't handle it, but it's a dream come true. Like, look at this. We've got families with dogs, tons of dogs, little kid there, a little mom there, and then people are just doing their... Sorry, I'm distracted by my running app. It keeps saying pausing workout every time I stop, so I have to keep moving here. But, I mean, come on. This is it. What more do you want? You want to live in that house? You want to live in those houses and just step through your back gate?
Because I am never going to rely on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse, phones, billboards, TV, radio. Nothing, dude. I'm just waiting for one day for Facebook to go down. I think it went down tonight. Like, I don't care. Nothing is going to stop me.
Yeah.
I have the pain. I have money at stake. I have my reputation at stake. I have my family at stake. So, Dubai talks about purpose. I talk about punishment.
See, this annoys me. I screen recorded tonight's call with Charlotte. She just called me and snaps me out of whatever I'm doing. I'm like, oh, right, it's time to go to bed. So I brushed my teeth, and then she was teaching me how to say some Vietnamese foods like banh mi or bing bong or whatever it was. And it was all awesome. And then I was checking to make sure I was screen recording. But then at the end of it, I realized, no, you've got to press this microphone to get sound. I've got to start my new YouTube channel on how to do things on iPhones because I could sure use it. Also, when I answered the phone, she's like, oh, you're wearing a bathrobe. I'm like, yes. She's like, that's the one your father gave you. I'm like, yes, it is. And she's like, and you have another one that your ex-girlfriend gave you. I'm like, yes, you have a good memory. She's like, well, I'm trying to understand you, and I watch your videos, and I listen, and I tried showing your videos to my students, but sometimes I don't understand what you're saying. You're talking too fast, so it's not good for them. I'm like, I'll try to make more videos where I'm speaking more clear, and Instagram stories aren't good for this because the sound's not lined up, and there's the cuts between the little things, so I'll try to give her some good material. I want to make a video tomorrow of me talking about the Twitter thing of Ben Affleck picking up donuts outside his house. Anyways, I'll do something like that. But it's interesting. And that is really nice that she's paying so much attention to my life that she even knows which bathrobe is which. Like this blue one is the one my dad gave me, and the gray one is the one my girlfriend gave me. Reminds me of the very best girlfriends I had. Like the very first one who bought me a Spider-Man poster because she knew I liked Spider-Man. And Jan would do all these things for me. We had Josh Day and just all these fun things. And then, of course, the Jens were like very intensely interested in every aspect of my life. And that's what I loved. That's what I wanted. I wanted somebody to be a witness to things, or I could show them things from my childhood and they would actually care. It's very, very rare to meet somebody who cares at all about your history and about who you are. Most people just want, somebody to make them feel better and whatever. But to have somebody who's totally selfless and into you, hold on to that if you find it. I don't like my face. I feel old. I look old. I don't look like the way I look, well, when I was 18. Does anybody? I guess not. But I'm hoping my last ditch thing is that I can maybe lose a bit of weight. I know I've gained like 20 pounds over my best weight like a year ago when I was just so stressed I couldn't eat. So I don't think I should go keto. It seems like that's not that healthy, but I'm going to buy some smoothie ingredients and maybe that'll be my breakfast. And I just need to avoid eating bread. I ran for 4 miles today. That's good, but it's all about the diet. It doesn't really matter. Like at this point, I don't have anybody to be with. It doesn't matter, but health is important. Anyway, yeah, I got an email about this Grant Cardone thing. He's like this big real estate mogul or something, and he's doing live coaching. I don't need any more live coaching or any coaching. It's like my mom asked me tonight. She's like, how did, what was last night? Any speed dating? I'm like, I don't think there was anything. And then, what was I saying? She's like, oh, are you doing any Toastmasters lately? I'm like, yeah, they've sent some emails about joining them, and I got to pay. And my dad's like, how much? And I'm like, it's not that much. It's just, I don't know. And my mom's like, well, you don't need, public speaking is not It's not your problem. You don't need lessons in that. You should take classes with skills you actually need to learn. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I was thinking taking Kathy Heller's thing, about how to make a business. She's like, well, you need to, what did she say? She said something about shooting it down. And I said, well, Kathy makes millions of dollars. She's like, is that what you want? Make millions of dollars? You don't want to make. But it's funny, Grant actually in his free coaching tonight, he was saying that, you got to cut people out. You got to leave people behind. Like some of your family members might not come on this trip. Your dad, maybe you have to leave him behind if he's negative or whatever. But eventually your dad will see you succeed and he'll be proud of you and he'll go, oh yeah, that's why I was like that to you. I knew that, that's why I was negative or whatever. That's why I knew I'd be pushing you. I'd be making you, do that thing to find success or whatever. And he wasn't even talking to me directly. He was just talking in general, but that was interesting. I'm just getting some responses from Danielle and Doodles. She just posted an amazing video. Somebody bought a card she drew, like her first purchase on her Etsy store, but she didn't have any with her. Like she made them with Vistaprint originally, but she left them at home and didn't realize people were going to buy them. I think she's visiting her family. So then Danielle posted a video of herself in Staples with her family. They printed up the card. Her dad was dramatically slicing it, and that might have been her sister there on a computer. Like everybody was chipping in. And it was quite it made me feel like something I would do with my family. Like, oh my God, I've sold this thing. Can everybody help me print out a card? So it was very touching. And she even had her sister in the back of the car and like giggling or something. She's like, oh, there's the peanut gallery. I'm like, she knows what the peanut gallery is. I mean, that's even before my time. So that's a good saying. I wonder if she even knows what the peanut gallery is. It's probably an expression people don't know that's from the Howdy Doody show or whatever. But anyways, very inspiring. Go check out her story. All right, so I was saying I don't need another coaching thing. I mean, maybe I do. No, I need to just post my videos and do my thing. But for some reason, I logged into this anyways because, Grant's a billionaire. And I just got into fun discussions in the chat, and there was lots of Canadians, and people were saying, oh, I wish I had an accountability partner. And I'm like, well, I could start an accountability group. They're like, okay, let us know. And I'm like, I said, I'll do it after the thing. But then I thought, no, I'll just do it now. So I just did it, and I've already got like 60 members of it. So that's great. And then a woman already messaged me and said, hey, do you need an administrator? I'm like, great. So now I'll have another Facebook group that I'm running. It's just great. I mean, there's so many great people out there, and there's so many people hurting, like all the suicide and the depression groups I'm in. Every day people are posting about, there's a woman today saying like, I'm writing a letter to my kids, like it's time. And so I'm trying to offer encouraging messages to people and stuff. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way for me to be like Oprah. Like I do, I took psych in school, but I haven't studied it like Tony Robbins does. Like I don't know all the techniques. But I can be funny like Ellen, and I think Oprah doesn't have, she's just, just a nice person. I don't think she studied things, so she helps people, and then I guess you just get successful, then people follow you. Like Grant Cardone, he's rich, so people are like, oh, tell me what to do, Grant. So whatever. Anyways, I got to go to bed because I've been telling myself I need to start going to bed early and get up early, because if I would have made an extra 10 grand if I was up in time for the pre-market this morning, for the stock market, which apparently starts at 4 a.m. So I don't know. But, sometimes press releases might come out at 6 a.m. Who knows? Got to be productive. Stand-up classes start tomorrow night again, so I'm not sure I'm going to do it again. It's only 6 weeks, though. That flies by, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Oh, wait. Kathy said I should ask questions. Podcast today, Kathy Heller said, like all her interactions, at least with her audience, are like to get information or to, sell things or to help people. I know there was 4 reasons she does it, but she said, you've got this, you could be doing polls, you could be asking questions, like things to learn about how to serve people. I don't really have a business yet, but maybe I should start. Maybe this should be a business. Why am I just rambling on? Like, what is the point of this? I know it's for myself to have a record of my life, but I'm never gonna go back and watch it. And if I do ever have kids, they're not gonna sit there and spend their whole life watching this. Forget it. All right, I'll think about it. All right, here's a question. Good night. So then Danielle posted a video of herself in Staples with her family. They printed up the card. Her dad was dramatically slicing it, and that might have been her sister there on a computer. Like everybody was chipping in.